I have a little bit of gear on this character actually from Naxx 10 man. I got a few items when I did it the first time. I have a video on that. So I have some hit gems just to get hit capped. I'm 0.29% away from the hit cap. It's 17%. Shadow Priest gets 6% from gear, so 11 from 6% from talents. So I need 11% from gear, almost there. Just saying because I will have you will see I have some gems with hit. But yeah, not the best gear this early. Shadow Priest scales very well with gear later on that gives everything. This mace here from Naxx 10 man, very nice. But you can see hit, gazed, spell power. This trinket also from 10 man Naxx. Dalaran rings that I bought them upgraded. And some older blue gear that we get on the Wrath beta. Some items with badges, epics with badges from this belt, from the vendor badges. My haste is at 10.5%, 347, 2128 spell damage, but I'm already getting some buffs from the raid, so yeah, this is not unbuffed. I've got some food actually. I transferred from a TBC character, level 55 food from TBC. Get the maximum damage possible and pump it. Got a lot of people to beat in DPS in this raid. Let's see it. Ooh, that's a lot of mobs. Ooh, that's a lot of mobs. 9k, 10k on an AoE. Not bad. Others are pumping the AoE way harder. That seed of corruption is still hitting like crazy. Warlocks. Just wanna add in like a vampiric touch or two, so it helps me with the AoE actually. I'm beating some people on the AoE a little bit here.
So you want to pre-pot? Do it now. Only in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pre-pot now. Nice. Bring him together. Bloodlust. Look at that, was 8 seconds duration. Vampiric touch with the Bloodlust.
Can you switch DPS to X now? Just like DPS the rest of them.
Oops, I should mind flay.
If you execute, go. Let's go.
Forgot to mind flay the second target, so it refreshes the Shadowward Pain. I should not be spending a global on refreshing Shadowward Pain.
I mean, it's definitely lower. We're definitely gonna get a 5th stack. It's like we're at last time.
I wanna try to. I could have done a little bit better, but it's not bad, I guess. A little bit better start was possible. On pull.
Oh, good enough.
Okay, I'm gonna try to multi-dot these two, but like not get maximum stacks
So this
from
point,
both.
just split in the back.
I'll try to like get stacks from one of them.
You get killed by the stacks. At this point, it is easy. When I did this a couple weeks ago, the chain lightning in the back was not threatening, so hopefully it's still not threatening.
Which one is this debuff? Bowmilks. I'll try to get 3 of these and then switch to the other side only.
Yeah, tank on moon, you might need to move him a bit.
But I think I just got from both, yep. So I need to go closer to this one.
Yeah, you can't move them. The on Naxx 25 and 10, these mobs don't move.
Okay, the one from the other one reset. The one from Zelik.
Our DPS move at 4.
Could have reapplied the dot a little bit sooner, like exactly when it expires, but I'm afraid of stacking too many of both debuffs.
Switch sides.
If I stack too many of both debuffs, I can't DPS. Like, I have 6, which is fine, I guess. Ooh, that hurts a little bit too much, but he dies now. And now I'm going to this one with only 2, so I should be fine. My mana is not the best actually, because I did a lot of devouring plagues while I'm moving to the other mob from one to another. But I got my pet now up. And my troll ratio. And all the 3 minutes cooldowns. I think the Mind Flay is still bugged for Troll specifically, which means Troll gets a little bit faster Mind Flay. It's like Wrath of the Lich King beta buff bug. So as a Troll, keep in mind I'm getting a little bit more damage out of the Mind Flay. Like, it's only the Mind Flay, but it is more damage of Mind Flay. And Mind Flay is like a significant... It's the #1 most damage on a single target. What is this? Ooh. #1 on the DPS, by the way. This is on the Wrath release. This is gonna be a fun fight to parse and stuff. If multi-dotting is possible, Shadow Priest does really good damage, and I really love those multi-dot fights. In original Wrath and Cataclysm and stuff like that, like my favorite fights were the multi-dot fights and AoEs.
Okay, tanks back up closer. I'll try to do a timer for pre-pulse.
Oh no!
Oh,
I pre-pot it.
We're going.
Okay, it's fine. I
Come
pre-pot
on,
it.
guys.
Go.
Pet's pulling every boss.
A little bit of my pre-pot is gone, but it's okay. At least I had it this time. Earlier I couldn't even pre-pot because the pull was too fast.
Okay, that looks good.
Okay, I'll try my best to have the dots in time, everything on time. 1 second left of the Vampiric Touch, I'm reapplying it. No matter, I cast Mind Flay after 1 second or 2. Vampiric Touch is the most important. It has like 9 seconds duration with the Bloodlust right now. Second potion on use for spell power.
I only have 2 beacons on me. I'm sure all 3 paladins have to have on someone, even if it's not me.
Come on! I'm trying to pump as hard as possible. Vampiric Touch is the hardest hitting dot, so need it up all the time.
Man, it's definitely
I'm
ahead
not
of the
sure
boss,
if we're
so
getting even all the
I'm gonna
buffs.
stay alive.
Like in this raid, I'm missing some caster buffs. We don't have Ele Shaman, so I don't know if we are still getting from someone else what Ele Shaman gives. But I still see my DPS is not bad. Part of it is because I have a few items from when I did 10-man Naxx. I have a trinket and a weapon. It's a little bit better than the starter gear from the template characters. But still, I have been trying to improve my rotation. And the most important is at the very beginning to do everything well and pop everything super fast. And create like a really big spike of DPS at the beginning. And after that is just maintain the dots. Mind Blast on CD what I'm doing. Mind Blast on CD with this early gear in Rat. Later on with the tier 10 I think we almost don't Mind Blast. Look at the mana is actually not that
still
good.
doesn't raise you 10%.
It's a little bit surprising. I might need to do like a couple of seconds of dispersion until Pet is back. If I do run completely until before Pet is back, which is in a second. I'm gonna do 1 tick, 2 ticks. Because I don't have enough mana for for Devouring Plague. It's too much mana.
Much better. Good job.
Sucks a little bit that I had to disperse towards the end for a couple ticks mana. Maybe I didn't really have to. I don't know. It's fine. Like I think I was third in DPS and then suddenly, but it was close. Like nice to see that third in DPS. Because if you manage to do good DPS at the beginning of Rat in Naxx, later on your DPS is going to be even better. Scaling with gear very well, and tier 10 is insane.
Maybe I can do it with totems.
Can you show the overall damage? That should be the overall from this raid only. Which puts me at third. And on trash I guess I'm not doing bad, so if this is the true overall and people are not slacking on trash, I'm not slacking much. Mine's here second because it's on trash.
Okay, I have it roughly split up to be left and right again. Okay, hit it.
Alright, let's go. Repot. I'm going to be saving the cooldowns when we go down to the boss and we bloodlust, which is gonna be early after the pull. And this boss is long enough to be using twice the 3-minute cooldowns, so... But only one potion still per fight, because you can only use one in combat, so hopefully time it very well with the bloodlust and pump it. That's how I'm gonna do this fight. This should be dying at the same time. Ours is a little bit lower on HP, so let's see. If we need to stop or not. I don't think we need to stop. It's gonna be clutch. Should be fine.
Left side if you can slow down a little bit.
Be all good.
Don't miss a jump like me. Wow, probably bad on the or something. It's embarrassing. Wait,
Are they gonna announce?
Set. Okay, he's casting. Or positive right, negative left.
Negative left.
Okay, yeah, with the lust.
Oh. Damn. I couldn't pop my pet in time to get the bloodlust. It was very close. A little bit unfortunate on that. I need to pop it earlier just in case, you know.
He's casting the shift. Your
I
sides.
don't need to change side. Nice. Usually on this boss I start low on DPS. I think it's because I don't pop cooldowns at the very beginning. The very beginning people could be popping CD. On the 2 ads that we have to kill at the same time.
He's casting. Sides.
But I usually catch up after, so... Also one thing I like about like Shadow Priest DPS is like consistent, I feel. It feels consistent during the boss. It doesn't go crazy the later the boss goes. Doesn't go crazy at some point. But it stays consistent.
He's casting.
Or maybe others
Switch your sides.
DPS goes down a little bit and mine will catch
Why
up.
does mine roll? Missed the first one.
And sometimes I forget to renew Vampiric Touch in time. I have a huge muscle memory from TBC that Vampiric Touch is 15 seconds, so like I'm not even looking. My brain, I have been raiding in TBC pretty much since the beginning. My brain At this point, I have like a timer in my brain. I know it's 15 seconds exactly.
Besides,
So I need to look at the timers now because of haste, it's lower duration, which means more DPS, so it's good. Next time I have to change side, I need to do something. If I have to change side, I need to disperse for a couple of ticks, so the pet is back in...
yes, you're just too far.
I actually need to do it now for one tick, because I can't...
I did. If I literally stand on the group, it never changes.
Yeah, you have 2 stacks right now.
Yeah, there's nothing. I get 2 stacks at most.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's bug for you. Switch sides. Me too.
Just don't kill my pet. Disperse for one tick of mana because I didn't have for Devouring Plague. Oh my god. Now my pet game, you know. For a moment I thought I'm on the wrong side, but I'm not. Ah, 3 minutes cooldowns actually. The pet is back, so the 3 minutes are back, like the troll ratio and the...
All death has still been to people using my
focus.
charge, not a chain lightning thing. So it's still very doable. Switch sides if you need to. Just casting it.
I might need a couple of ticks of dispersion again, mana. If I have to change side, I will do it. Because otherwise I'm doing Devouring Plague and Shadow Word Death as I'm moving. Devouring Plague costs a lot of mana, so...
Casting now. Switch sides if you
No,
need to.
I don't have to move, so I'm gonna have to do it in place.
Be
2 ticks.
right at the edge of the enrage timer in this space.
The 2 ticks should be good enough.
So again, wipe is my fault.
It's not gonna be good enough. Am I gonna run home? Oh my god. I did not expect this. Don't tell me I'm a run home.
Casting now. Switch sides if you need to.
No mana for Devouring Plagues. Come on. This is the first time that happens. And I'm popping my pet with Bloodlust so that
1.5
I
million.
get the maximum DPS from
15
it.
seconds.
And not popping the pet when it's actually needed for mana, you know?
He's casting. Beautifully done. All me.
Okay, still not bad DPS. I think even if I didn't run home at the end, which was a little bit scuffed, I wouldn't catch up to these guys. So I guess it was still okay. These guys were ahead, like 8.3k DPS. I needed... I don't know what I needed. Can I do 8k this gear? Maybe. But I think I can't. We'll see. Ah, I could. Okay. Combat.
I meant on the other side, but I guess this side's fine.
I couldn't pre-pot. Come on.
Okay, go ahead, last.
That vampiric touch, so short, so good. Okay, so I already popped. And now I can't mana pot, it's not letting me. Didn't let me mana pot. I already did the wild magic and now it's not letting me do a mana pot. Look how close we are in DPS with the other guys. I think my multi-dotting was okay at the beginning.
Okay, start kiting.
Oh, I got...
Everyone get away from the boss. The rage is
Oh no,
pretty
no,
huge.
the silence is from the boss.
2 ads for each ability to pick up.
Ah yeah, the silence is from the boss. Get out.
There's an ad back here. Someone tank.
These small ones die too fast. Third on DPS on this one. I feel like would have been a little bit better, but still okay. Huge AoE trash here before Ferlina. I did like 10-12k before on this one. If they pull all of it together, but they didn't. We need the spiders and everything in the... Come on, pull it. Okay, they're coming. Okay, it's not the absolute best, but it is good. Oh, here. At least you do have AoE now, even if it's not always the best. Ah, that was the best. I'm probably not gonna be DPSing normally. I have to mind control, so it's gonna take time for me from the boss. Mind control and detonate to kill, to remove the debuff, the rage.
You cannot hide from me.
The fact that I see a Death and Decay up there means that someone's doing this wrong. Come on, guys, no clue.
This is about 30 seconds into the fight. I'm just gonna MC before it's needed.
Go ahead and lost.
I can fireball, so I can be useful still.
Got one follower still in there. It's gonna die. Whatever. Time for it.
Wait, this fireball is legit, man. I'm playing mage. One button. Dude, she's not doing the enrage. I'm wasting my time. Come on, man.
Slay them in the Master's name.
There you go. 1 minute. She took 1 minute to do the enrage. So now let's see when she does it again. I started the timer like 10 seconds before the actual pull, I think. Good example and practice for when release, you know, for all the Shadow Priest boys. So it has been 1 minute and a half since we pulled now. I don't know if it's random.
It might be purple goal, I'm not sure.
If it's always the same. But now we're gonna have 2 minutes after pull. It was after 1 minute the first time.
Slay them in the master's
Yeah,
name.
2 minutes. She did it twice, the enrage twice every minute. So if it's like that always, well, there you have it, guys. Shadow Priest, be ready to mind control, and if your raid wants you to do the mind control, I think also if you kill the worshipper next to her, it dies and removes the enrage. But that requires the raid to, you know, not be Pepega. Last time on beta, this was bugged, and the gate here didn't open for the next boss. So there we go, works now. The gate has opened and we're on our way to the lava dance guy. I'll try to include as many bosses as possible that I didn't in the 10-man Naxx video. But I also have to not suck, so they are fun fights and I do good. So far, I am seeing myself on the meter after the bug with the dots was fixed.
As long as tank stays alive and we don't die on the dance, but eventually.
Nice, that feels like a good start. Look at how fast the pet is attacking with Bloodlust. I can hear it.
Oh, did it go on?
Oh no, what is that?
She did.
Oh,
So
I'm
you can see
too
the gap
close
go
to
to the third gap now?
I think I was too close to the boss. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, don't get that debuff. I completely forgot that exists. So don't be too close to the boss.
Back to the third.
But now I was a bit out of range. Just have to move, you know, accordingly. He's dropping so fast.
First. To the second. Then after this third one, you'll go back to the first.
The melees have to dance all the time.
So run forward once more.
We have to dance only in the second phase. Now.
Sorry, just skips the second one. Now everyone runs.
Oh shit! Did a lot of damage to me. Okay, let's see how much I can afford to spam the Devouring Plague. This is over spamming it right now, what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have to disperse. I was spamming it a bit too much. Boom. Look at this damage on the move. 47 seconds for pet, I think it's all good so far. Damage on the move is pretty good. Devouring Plague instant. Almost gonna do more than the Shadow Word Pain. The poor Shadow Word Pain from the strongest dot in TBC to the weakest dot in Rat. Shittiest. Okay, I have pet soon, so we should be fine now. It's a little bit clutch, like I'm playing it super clutch with the mana. Sometimes going crazy with the Devouring Plagues. And obviously when moving Shadow Word Death or when it's on cooldown, off cooldown, so... Wait, we're going.
Okay, usually hit it when you're ready. spawned. Don't kill it, because there's 4 folks here.
No! What? I didn't get it, did I? Goliath. Selfish. Critical chance increased, 50%, spell and abilities cause no threat. Easy clap, boys. Look at the dots critic. Got it. %, spell in critical increase for Shadow Priest. That's pretty huge. Imagine getting it when we had Bloodlust, but I didn't get the first one.
Where's the tank? That's bad. So keep in mind, if you don't have a debuff, the tank is not getting any threat.
We need another one.
I see a spore. This has one spawned. Okay, it's back with the healers.
Nice. I hope I get topped here because my HP is a little bit Monka-S.
The spore is back, right?
So I'm supposed to get only the spore that's on my side, and I get every time it spawns. It's good. I think that's basically how it is, because there is spawning from everywhere, right? From 4 sides. Get a few ticks of mana from the dispersion, because I might
Careful,
run
guys.
low.
It's killing spores.
There should be always spores for all DPS, right? Imagine if the spore is stacked. So you stack 2, 100% crit chance, huh? It's good to see all those numbers. Even as Shadow Priest, you get to see some criticals on the screen. In TBC there was almost no crits, only the Mind Blast and the Death. I could have done better DPS on this boss if I took the very first spore, because we also popped Bloodlust with the very first one. So I think actually my DPS could have been better than this, but that's all about like execution and stuff, I guess. And I need one now because the buff is running out. Did one not spawn on this side where I am, or what? I'm looking for the last minute. But the boss is dead, so it's okay.
Good job. Looks like we actually walk in pretty far.
Not a bad start, not a bad start. And I wanna do something here. I forgot to ask for Warlock for Soulstone, so I hope I don't die. I want to not have to move at all. If there is no ice cube next to me, I want to have to not move at all.
Might have a second one proceeded. Oh, it's bad time. Second time.
The boss is a little bit bugged though, like the boss should be flying right now, but it's not.
She should be doing ice blocks. The animation of flying isn't working.
The animation
left
of
side and right
flying
side
is
behind
fucked
it.
or something. I'm gonna move in just in case. Okay, I wouldn't have timed it. Fine. I wanted to not have to move, but the movement I have to do is very little anyway, so the risk is dying to stay still for longer.
Watch out, think of the tail will knock you back.
So the flying animation is bugged of Saphiron. Don't worry guys, it's only a small indie company. This is the beta for a completely new game, not a 15-year-old one that we already had before. So don't worry, you know, it's normal to have bugs. Like Naxx was not working for 90% of the beta. It's only working now at the end. And it has still bugs, so yeah, it's fine. It's expected.
Okay, spread out, shoot.
Okay, so the boss flew for a second and then came down again.
Ice blocks going in.
In theory, all this time the boss should be flying. But it goes up, it goes down, it goes up again. And it's gonna do the explosion. The boss should be in the air when the explosion happens. Like right now, before I got out of the little block.
Can we pick up the other paladin, Aleda? I want all the others. Okay, we'll last 30%.
Well, nothing to complain about if the only bug is like an animation, who cares? If everything else is fine, don't care.
Do a B-race for Aleda?
So looks like with the short cooldown dispersion with the glyph, it is back every single time there are ice cubes. I can count. If there is no ice cube near me, and I don't want to move and spam Devouring Plague for instant damage, I can try to be a pro gamer. There is 3 cubes. After the third one, the boss does the explosion. A little bit after the third, so it can be timed well. But I didn't get the chance this time because the boss did it on me once. And on the first time it was very close to me. Look at the warlock topping the meters on this boss though, what the hell? What the hell is this? Soul Fire. Shadow Bolts.
Good job.
Okay, not that good on DPS on this boss, but it's okay.
He is
Pretty close to the
a
5th and the 4th,
even though
kind
Logos
of.
already have.
My weapon buff? I don't have
go on,
weapon
walk
buff.
forward, don't
I
make a
have
great
this
circle, just
from
get closer.
TBC, but it doesn't work anymore.
Don't go in, guys. Or do. Don't go in until you're sure the last person has actually left the entrance. We still had folks who were lazing behind.
Are you enjoying Mindseer? Yeah, of course, Mindseer is very good. Enjoying it a lot on Rush. I'm gonna try to do damage here actually. More seriously, try to be more
Last time I
higher
did
on the
this, there were
meter.
a couple times where the whole side was aggroed, and I'm
Because I do have the Shadow
So watch out,
Death
call
and
it
the
out, and,
Devouring Plague for
shoot
instant
the tank.
damage. I think what I... Oh my god, everything pulled. What the fuck?
like that.
I think what I'm not going to do is pop... It's like Shadow Word Pain, because it's
That's
too
supposed to
much mana. Too much mana, too little damage.
Can we get a Holy Wraths down?
Wait, if we pull them like this earlier and we kill them, do we get to skip the phase? Oh no, they respawn, never mind.
I would say avoid
We still
Star
have
Falls,
the same
avoid
first
sending
phase
heads out
that lasts 50 hours.
there. It also might just be loaded.
Like the raid leader said, first phase is easy, just don't fall asleep. But they cheated with the AoE, they pulled the whole side, so like I can do good DPS now. Did I pull that? I don't think so.
The other side aggroed again. He's having way more often. I'm suspecting there's pets out there or something. Or Starfalls.
Definitely not.
People put pets on passive.
No, I think it's Starfall. That was when I went to Druid. Do me Starfall, guys.
It's DPS pump, it's okay. It's more entertaining to clear more ads. And it's a DPS increase. Gotta pump the numbers. Fake the numbers. Look, it looks like Shadow Priest is OP. It looks like my DPS is just insane, man. Now the shit part is I'm not gonna be able to pop another potion because it's only one potion in combat, so... Not only I'm enjoying Mindseer is very enjoyable for AoE. Also what's very good is the range. Mindflay is super long range now. Very good with this.
These two look pretty soon, so it's literally right. We're gonna pick up kel'thuzad. We got the items covered.
Okay, now we're actually getting almost all the ads dead.
So spread out, ranged. You still me do killing them.
Has it really been like 5 minutes? I think in classic phase 1 lasted 5-6 minutes. This one might be faster than in classic.
He still does the frost bomb AoE.
Hey guys, the ads are not dead. Guys,
That sure will one-shot you.
team.
So, melee can
So
do
we
nice-
just have
do
to
nice
avoid the
bumps.
shit on the
Bumps says
ground, and
boss.
that's it for this boss. Pump the boss and avoid the stuff on the ground. I think I need to do a Mindseer for a tick. I mean a Dispersion for a tick. And I have pet in 30 seconds. 3 ticks of Dispersion. And let's see if we need to shackle or not, and if it's actually usable and useful. And
I think I might have 3, you might have 2. We'll see.
in the last phase when the ads spawn, I can see Shadow Priest being good DPS on this boss though. Because in phase 1, unless everything is pulled for extra AoE, if the phase 1 mobs count on them, this shaman almost just killed me. I didn't see that. Or I saw it, but I thought I'm not in range. But I have soul stones, so I think I'm okay. I can die like a noob. Shadow Priest maybe can do decent damage on this boss, because in the first phase I have instant damage for the ads. But I don't know, maybe the first phase ads won't count for the logs, they will only count the boss. Yeah, if Shadow Word Pain was affected by haste as well, would be even more DPS. Shadow Word Pain is the weakest dot. It wouldn't be huge difference, but obviously it would do more DPS over. It would help.
Use my attacks to get them.
I need to do dispersion for a couple ticks again.
It's 30. Cool.
Actually, I have to do it full because pet is in 1 minute. Maybe I run home.
Okay, go ahead and lust. Don't take him in melee range of the bot.
They're immune to shackle.
So you don't get stuck with everyone else.
These are immune to shackle.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thanks though.
So no shackle like in classic, you know.
So we're good. They will hit harder over time. Paladin's been taking some big damage.
Can we break that? We can't break that mind control, right? It's just we have to CC them. Okay, I feel like I messed my mana a little bit. No, not that I messed it, it's just... It's been a thing in this raid to run low from time to time on some bosses.
Yeah, we get slapped.
It does happen. It's weaker, but you don't have to refresh. Yeah, you don't have to refresh the shower pain. Yeah, that's...
Don't arrange too many healers, you told me.
Okay, I guess that's a good thing.
I'm not quite sure where they are.
Well, obviously it's a good thing that you don't have to refresh it anymore, but it does way less damage. Okay, kel'thuzad seemed easy. Just don't kill your raid if you get the mana detonation thing.
5%. Raid damage shouldn't count anymore.
And that's it. And the last phase seems intense, but I'm a shallow priest, so I heal
3%.
myself a lot with damage. Should be all good.
Great work, guys.
Hey, we did it! Let's go. The Turning Tide sword.
Ooh,
Spell
Betrayer and
power,
Turning Tide.
520 spell power.
Shit.
Why can I not learn swords? Haste, crit, spell power. I want swords as a priest now.
Thanks for sticking around for the full 4 hours.
And the Betrayer of Humanity. Look at this thing. And this shield looks good.
Congrats, Dawn, on Betrayer.
So sometimes I was running a little bit trying to do like a dispersion for a couple ticks before the pet is back. It could be that I'm like trying too hard maybe to DPS, and how it should be. And Devouring Plague is really mana costly, so maybe I was sometimes overusing it a little bit for the instant damage. But I think I always have to try to do damage at all times. No downtime on damage, that's how, you know, you pump as a DPS. Seems really fun to DPS as Shadow Priest either way. And the DPS is better than in TBC actually. Now I see myself on the meter, and sometimes even with the potential to be top 3, so it's cool.